Oh, what is up, everybody? It's I, Jake McGovern, aka the one and only Cubics. And today, I'm going to be talking about something that is very weird in the sense that this is something that I have no connection to other than I do a podcast with this person. Um, I am fucking annoyed that I don't know, people like want to spin a narrative about something. But again, we're going to listen to this as a family together, me and you. So this is about my buddy Gerard Millette, guy who I do a podcast with on the Marks podcast. So he was confronted by one Lee Cole, who is the brother of one Tom Cole. Now, this guy Lee Cole has mooched off his brother probably longer than I can't even describe. Probably like better half of almost 15 years. I don't know, but this guy Lee Cole has mooched off his dead brother for a long time. So we're just gonna preface that with this. Now, I don't want to get into my buddy Gerard, who I do the Marks podcast with. He is the last ring boy. Now, if you want to look up the whole ring boy scandal, do that on your own discretion. I'm not going to sit here and explain that shit to you because it's not my prerogative, as Bobby Brown would say. I'm going to charge my phone right now because I have to fucking plug my phone in to get all the facts straight. Now, I want to say for anyone who thinks that I'm a biased person or who I'm defending Gerard, I am not. I really don't fuck with people who molest kids. Now, with that being said, I know Gerard. I've had a lot of good discussions with Gerard, and I know for a damn fact that this guy is a good guy, and I don't have any authority to detect whether this guy is lying, whether he's, you know what I'm saying? He's always been a great guy to me. Now, with this whole bullshit with Tom Cole and Lee Cole and the Mel Phillips situations, this thing goes beyond me because, listen, I am 24 years old. I have no clue. Gerard's older than probably my dad is. I don't know. I don't know how old my dad is, really, to be honest. But this is a guy who I would not do any type of shows with if I felt he was shady or anything like that. Now, he has more experience than a lot of us do. And it's just facts, And the fact that you have weirdos like Lee Cole, like his fucking weird co-host, I don't even know what position they were going for. Again, we're gonna listen to this together, you and me as a family. We're gonna listen to this together. And I've only listened to part of this because it infuriated me because they were fucking going against my buddy. We're about to get into it, but I hope to God that you guys, anyone who's listening to this, again, I don't fucking have any audience, but I hope that anyone listening to this, anyone out there, come to your own fucking conclusions, but also don't just judge people based on bullshit. because that's what pisses me off. All right, I got technical difficulties. I'm gonna put a little pause right now. Keep your dicks hard and your pussy. Oh man, I just had to take a fat shit. I don't know what that had to do with, but listen. Oh yeah, no. We got House of Rebellion. I was just on the phone with someone. I don't know who that was, but here's the thing. Now, I'm not a fucking devious man by nature. I don't really give a shit about like all this. This is something I had to jump into because one day I really wanted to talk about wrestling. So this is something I fell into. This is a hobby for me. But when I see a fucking weirdo who has never done anything in the wrestling business who wants to mooch off his fucking brother who supposedly had something happen, I really don't want that to be this is you have real people who have stories. You have real people who really went through some shit. And you have this motherfucker who I can't even believe that I'm putting the fucking title of this live stream. Lee Cole, you son of a bitch! I am talking to you. Again, I have no fucking ill will towards you personally. I think you might be doing well when you're fucking, talking shit about other people and, putting the memory, spitting on the fucking grave of your dead brother. I really think that you're doing well in your life. And I really think you believe that when you're doing well. But here's the thing, motherfucker. I do not give a shit about you. I don't give a shit about your co-host. I don't give a shit about anything you have going on. The fact that you have all of these subscribers, yet no one is talking about you. No one is talking about you. Do you see anyone, can I ask you, anyone, we got Dan and we got Trips in the chat. Do you see anyone talking about Lee Cole or talking about wrestling with fucking dildos or whatever the fuck his fucking channel is called? No one cares because you probably bought all of your fucking subscribers. No one gives a fuck about you, Lee Cole. And the fact that you have to go about your dead brother's memory is fucking sick. It's sick. And you got your ass whipped by a goddamn nerd. Nerd! By the way, shout out to Revenge of the Nerds. But literally, no. Please stop. You're nothing. You are nothing. I'm more concerned about your affinity for gas station sushi. Listen, here's the thing. I tried grocery store sushi, and that's what fucked me up yesterday. That's why I was not on the fucking podcast. But no, Lee Cole is a fucking nerd. You're a nerd. But realistically, dude, you want to talk about someone who hasn't done a goddamn thing? No. Who has no criminal convictions? Me. Lee Cole is a fucking, he's a degenerate. Yeah, degenerate. Yeah, fuck. But here's the thing. Despite all of that, despite all the fact that fucking, Lee Cole is a degenerate who's a fucking a felon, I think, a convicted felon. I don't know. Sue me if it's not true, you motherfucker. Fuck you. I mean, I don't know. I let come on. Sue me. But we're going to go to something. We're going to react to this. Now, again, if this was something that was non tahini, I don't know. If this was something that was legitimately a disservice, then you know what? I'd be the first one on it because I don't fuck with people like that. But you know what? We're going to be listening to this shit. We're going to react to it as a family together. All right. So we're going to be listening to Lee Cole. Lee Cole. Yeah, go fuck yourself. By the way, I know you're listening. If you are listening, I hope you do, because please do. We're gonna be listening to this shit. This is when my buddy Gerard was on Lee Cole's podcast. It was beautiful. I think not beautiful in the way first of all, I wish I could screen share this to just to show the amount of jump cuts that go with this, but nah. So here we go.
I'm Lee Cole, and I'm here with my partner Renee. And let me tell you something. I have somebody here right now that I thought would never be on my show. But we've been reaching out, we've been talking, and when you humanize people instead of hating people, you kind of understand them better. So I was supposed to see Gerard down in Dallas last week, but we had that. That's when.
But you bitched out. But you bitched out. I was supposed to see Gerard last week, but I could not go anywhere because I'm too much of a bitch to travel. So I just want to say, I'm not biased, by the way. If this was a situation where, if this was an actual live interview, then you know what? I'd be really fair, I'd be like, what's up? What's going on? How does the sausage get made? All that shit. But this is 38 minutes of an interview that I know damn well went probably 3 hours. So, the amount of jump cuts with that's already invalid. And the fact that, all these comments are the way they are, no name, random named fucking no profile picture comments on this video, it shows that there's bots. And Lee Cole, I really think that you have bots. I really think you have some type of bots. I don't know what it is, but fucking sue me if it's not true. Fucking, I don't give a shit. But you definitely have some bots, or you have some fucking weirdos that specifically go to your channel and like that shit, because no one can listen to this interview right now and not see it as anything other than a fucking like attack or a fucking ambush. Like, you know, I know you're playing nice in the beginning, like, oh yeah, oh, this is someone I never thought I would have on my show. But you know what? Let's get into it. And then, like, you know, you have your fucking let's just get into it first of all, because like again, I was pissed when I first heard this. This is what 2 days ago. I was pissed when I first heard this, and you know what? It shows what a good man Gerard is, because these fucking these convicted people like should know better.
All the tornadoes and the snowstorms. The morning I got up, it was a sheet of ice, so I couldn't go. So Gerard called me up, and I said, okay, for me to be fair, Gerard has to come in here and talk. I wish we could have done it in Dallas.
Oh, yeah, no, for me to be fair, Gerard has to come in here, but I have to do a pre-edited fucking... Don't want to do it live. Don't want to do it live. Come in live, fucking motherfucker. Lee Cole, fuck you. Come in my show live, you fucking motherfucker. You have nothing to lose. I'm a 24-year-old fucking douchebag on the internet. You have nothing to lose. Come on my show, you fucking coward. You are a fucking coward. You are a fucking coward. I don't give a fucking flying fuck about you or your fucking dumbass, fucking bald, fucking co-host, Renee. Fucking fuck off, both of you. You guys are fucking cowards. Cowards. And you come on my show. I don't give a fucking goddamn. I'm 24 fucking years old. I don't give a goddamn about you and your fucking botted ass subscribers. Again, I'm going to put my fucking face on for this. I really don't want to do this because I look like shit. 68,000 subscribers. Literally, look at this shit. Wrestling with whatever the fuck it's called. Wrestling with the fucking queers. 60 fucking 5,000 subscribers. Yet no one's talking about you. No one's talking about you. No one gives a fuck about you. You fucking loser. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you, Lee Cole, talking shit about other people? How fucking dare you? How dare you? And this is coming from me. I don't give a fuck about fucking. Look at who the fuck I am. I'm an ugly piece of shit. But fuck you, thinking what? Riding the fucking coattails of your fucking dead brother? Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. See, this is what pisses me off. Like fucking pieces of shit like that riding off their like. Thinking that they were more than they are. This fucking piece of shit doesn't know a goddamn thing. I've watched your fucking wrestling shows, you fucking dumbass. For someone who claimed to be in the fucking wrestling business, you don't know a goddamn thing about wrestling. Shut the fuck up, dude. Like, dude, fuck that. I'm not gonna let someone who hasn't done a goddamn thing ever fucking say anything. Like, this fucking guy, Lee Cole, he looks like fucking Barney if he was a fucking human. Okay? And again, I'm the worst person to talk about any of this. But fuck that motherfucker. Really? Like, this is the guy who's gonna talk shit? He's gonna talk shit and claim something? How dare you? How dare you? All right, so I am back. I got silenced by Lee Cole himself. No, I'm just kidding. No, Lee Cole is too much of a pussy to silence me. But you know what? I'm here now. So, yeah, no, I am a little bit disappointed that my buddy got ambushed like that. But like, let's once again, we are going to be listening to this. I got cut off. It's okay. We're gonna be dealing with this all on our own.
It would have been fun because
All right, here we go.
I'm sure you had a great place.
Here we go. We're back together.
So, Gerard, welcome to the show. How you doing? Well, like I said, other than the cold ass temperature outside right now, I'm doing fine. You know, I leave the 80-degree weather to come back to 35-degree weather. There you go.
See, like, look at like Gerard is such a fucking nice guy. Like, that's what pisses me off more about this, like, than anything. Is like Gerard came in with good intentions, and like I don't know, hear it for yourself. I don't know. I'm kind of like again. I don't know what that was. It was like a 10-minute break, but we're gonna see it.
And you know, I'm sorry. They say everything's bigger in Texas. The Longhorns in AT&T Stadium. AT&T Stadium. That's got to be the largest building I've ever seen in my life. Oh yes. And it's like a little town there. You know, around the stadium. You know, the building itself. Just looking at the building itself, it's like and then you got Globe Life Field, and I'm there with my son, and Globe Life Field is.
See, this is what pisses me off because, like, right away they're kind of like buttering him up, like, you know, like, oh yeah, no, how you doing, Gerard? Oh yeah, no, and like Gerard, like, is just telling him legitimately, like, you know what I'm saying, like, how, like, this is fun.
Just in size. Wow. And that's why so many people are moving to the Fort Worth, Dallas area, because it has everything to offer. I mean, sports, just anything. It has very famous people. I mean, I went to see Bonnie and Clyde's grave. I went to see the Von Erich's graves there, and I filmed it and did videos. I'm going to talk so Gerard and I...
See, like, why was there a cut there? Like, literally, like, legitimately, you can hear that. Like, why was there a cut there?
I went to see Bonnie and Clyde's grave. I went to see the Von Erich's graves there, and I filmed it and did videos. I'm going to talk so...
Like, why was there a cut there? Like what? Like, that's a legitimately, like, cool thing. You want to fucking build a report. Like, this is the first instance of where it goes downhill because, like, this is, like I say again, it's in the fucking title. Lee Cole, interview me, you fucking fag. Fuck you. Yeah, no. Here we go. Here. Like, that was the first jump cut. Now, here it's gonna get more worse. Like, you're gonna hear it. You're gonna hear it in the audio. So let's go.
Gerard and I, we have differences of opinion. My brother Tom Cole was a ring boy. Gerard was a ring boy. Gerard seen a lot of stuff that I've listened to you, Gerard, on your show. What show are you on now, Gerard? The Marks Podcast, Sunday nights. Sunday nights, okay. And people, I'll put the link underneath here. I've seen you on that podcast, and one.
Did he actually do that? Like, did he leave a link for the Marks Podcast? I don't think he did. Yeah, I'll leave a link below. You are see, again, I knew you were a liar, Lee Cole, but like if you're gonna promote our fucking channel or promote our podcast, at least do it like, you know, at least do it. If you're gonna say you're gonna do it, you know. Again, but at least this is just what this was this was an attack on Gerard, so that's fine. But I have every right to call you a fucking loser and you can go fuck yourself. Again, I've never been committed. I've never been, you know, convicted of a felony. But I don't know. I mean, that's just how you operate, I guess. But again, like I said, you could have at least give us actual credit because, again, like, you know, I know you have more subscribers than us, quote unquote, but like you could have given us a little credit. You could put a little link on the, you know, the Marks Podcast. You know, it's a good show. I don't know. It's better than fucking the Life SU and fucking, I don't know, the mayor of Munchkinland got over there. Like, I don't know. Again, we're back on. But I digress. Again, I'm a little bit heated because I don't like when people spread lies about people who I consider a friend, and it just kind of sucks. It
Something I
sucks.
was always impressed about with you is that people can't say that you weren't around that world. I will give you $100.
All right, we got a stupid ad. Hold on. Let's see. Stupid ad.
These chargers, but we don't have any plugs.
I know, that's why.
Store. Yes.
We have some technical difficulties. I'm just trying to. My phone's dying. I have no clue how to. I have no clue how to connect my phone right now, so I can listen to this bullshit. I mean, I'm literally going to be listening to a guy get attacked by a dude who didn't know that his brother was a fucking weirdo, and some fucking other guy who wants to defend a weirdo. So I'll be right back once again. At least now I'm gonna fucking report it. So. Okay, I am back. I'm sorry. I had to charge my phone. Yeah, we have experienced a bunch of bullshit on this channel. I have dealt with a lot of dumb shit. But this is something where it's like too dumb to the point where like it has to I don't know. Like it's weird. It's very weird. But here we go. And again, I want to preface this with I have no agenda. I don't really support anyone besides myself, but I have friends, and if my friend's getting fucked over, I gotta say something about it. I have friends. Okay, there we go. See, yeah, no, I see. I want to hear my voice. I like it. Here we go. Let's go. See, we're gonna react to this again together as a family.
You've been in Titan Towers. You've been, you Vince McMahon like literally sit down, talk to him or Linda?
Elevator ride. And me and him, so every 3 weeks I take TV tapings. Obviously, he showed up for TV tapings. House shows only in Madison Square Garden. But after the shows, I'd talk to him more after the shows than I would be during the shows. One night we're in Springfield, Massachusetts. We both end up on the same elevator. And we just, how you like the show and stuff like that. Yeah, it was, you're talking to your boss. You can't tell him, hey, I thought it was the shits. You can't do that.
No way.
Not if you.
You see, like, the fake laugh too. It's like, dude, like, Gerard is fucking one of the nicest guys I've ever met. Like, especially like coming from the way he's experienced shit in the bit. Like, I'm just saying, like, he could have been a total asshole. Same thing like when I met Tony Chimmel. Like, they could have been total dickheads to me. They weren't, and it's just like Gerard is like giving them the fucking, like, he's being a nice guy, and like they're just like fucking. Again, I know where this is gonna go, and like the fact that like there's yeah, that's funny. It's kind of fucking bullshit. Again, Lee Cole, you can come on in, you can join in anytime, but pussies do pussy shit.
Want to be employed the next day. But when the cameras were rolling, you didn't talk to him. Cameras weren't rolling. He was back then, he was an approachable guy. I mean, up until the time he left, I'm going to say probably from the Attitude Era on, he probably wasn't the approachable guy he was back then. It's like I was telling somebody, like, listen, back in those days, you had 4 guys, just 4. It was him, Pat, Terry, and the fourth one, whoever the agent in charge was. That's all you had, the guys, besides your little creative guys, who only 8 of those.
Yeah, and sure, and also, not everybody knew that Vince owned the company back then. That kind of wasn't really public in the early 90s. He was an announcer. So there was also that.
Wow, thanks for the insight, you fucking goon. Well, I hope you know, not too many people know that fucking Vince was the announcer for everyone fucking, that's common knowledge now. Yeah, thanks for the insight, you fucking goob. What the fuck, man? See, this is why, like, as this goes on, like, you can see how worthless this fucking douchebag is, this fucking Renee guy. I know his name's Renee. Fuck you, you fucking douche.
In the Attitude Era, everybody knew by then.
Right. The thing was,
oh yeah, no, everyone knew. Everyone knew. Yeah. Okay. Well. See, this douchebag said everyone knew, so everyone knew. Apparently, I'm sorry.
Everybody who worked there knew who the boss was, but he didn't partake in him being the boss the way he did when it started the Attitude Era.
Sure.
You knew, but you didn't know because he didn't throw it around. But you knew if the cameras were rolling, and you knew if you were somebody who was driving him, you better knew where you were going. He didn't like to get lost, so you had to do practice runs and stuff like that. He wanted to get off his plane, get to the building, and then after the show was over.
You know what actually pisses me off is that, like, the fact that the top comment on this is what I'm seeing. Renee gave it to him good. This guy is a liar. I want to see where Gerard ever was a liar. I like have no clue where Gerard ever was a liar. I mean, yeah, other people got raped during that time. I don't know, like, it's something. Well, that was annoying. Anyways, yeah, so I just want to see where there's a lot of liars in this business. I want to see where Gerard was ever a liar, or
if he wanted to go out and do some stuff, it was no big deal. But I never met Linda until Royal Rumble '92. That's because it was the first time I ever actually she ever came to a show, and she came with Stephanie. I had met Shane many times before because Shane was on the ring crew. So I had met Shane.
Gerard, when exactly? Tell us how you met Mel Phillips and became a ring boy, and what year it was.
1987, February 4th, 1987, Low Memorial Auditorium. Coco Beware was on the card, and of course he had 4 bags. and there was probably 10 kids hanging around saying, "Hey, Coco." And he asked, "Hey, can any of you guys help me with bags?" And I was the only one who said, "Yep, I'll do it." I walked up to I helped him up to the door. He goes, "Hey, this kid just helped me up with my bags. Can you help me get him downstairs?" Help me get him downstairs. And he said, he went to one of the ring crew guys. "Hey, can the kid get a ticket and stay in?" "Yeah, you can come on and sit on the stage with us." And there was 3 ring crew guys that night, Mel being one of them. Mark Eaton, who's a longtime timekeeper, was another one of them. Sure. So, and
You know what I love about this is like if you're looking at Gerard, like Gerard's always told the story correctly. Like he's always there's never been discrepancies. There's never been like any holes in the story he's ever told. It's always been the same fucking thing every time. Like if you go back and watch that fucking interview he had with Dan, everything's the fucking same. He always tells the same amount of fucking stories. And you got these fucking bald-headed fucking goobers just sitting there like, "Oh, yep, uh-huh, yep, uh-huh, yep," not even fucking listening to him. Like you could see fucking whatever his name is, Lee Cole, just fucking sitting there like, they I wish I could screen share right now, but like I don't have the technology to do that right now. I don't have technology or steady hands to do that. But like, man, if you could just see like the expressions on, Lee Cole and fucking this fucking goober's face, like while they're interviewing, they're just like they think that they think they got this guy, and it sucks because like they really didn't. They just kind of made themselves look like fucking bullies. But that's like, I mean, when you have no dick and balls, I think that's what you do. You have to, create a complex for yourself. It sucks, man. I don't know. Now, am I holier than thou? No. Again, I don't give a shit about this shit, but like the fact that you have a fucking loser who wants to ride on his brother's coattails, and you have another fucking retard who is just, I don't even know what's going on with this guy, but I don't know. It's weird.
And I stayed, helped break down. They said, "We got a show in Boston on Saturday if you want to come down to Boston."
And how old were you at that time?
14.
Oh, wow.
And the thing about it was, and because I grew up in a house with 4 older sisters, I was a little more mentally advanced than some 14-year-olds I hung around with, just because I had to grow up fast around 4 sisters.
You know what? Fucking A. Because I have 4 older sisters too. You know what? Like that's why. Again, y'all can talk shit. Again, I got your name in the fucking title, you bitch, and you're not gonna do a goddamn thing. That's what sucks. Because again, you think you're like I think this fucking fucker Lee Cole is gonna see this and be like, "Oh, I'm above that. I don't need to fucking." But you fucking you beat women, motherfuckers. So go fuck off. I think again it's in the title. Lee Cole was always jealous of his brother. I think that there's a lot of that. I think that Lee Cole would love to be his brother, but fortunately, sorry. Like your brother, he's at the point where like there's still skin attached, but like he's still kind of corpse wax. I think that's what it is. I don't even think he's at that point. I don't know whether it happened to fucking Tom Cole or not, but yeah, buddy, I don't know. The fact that you're living off your brother's memory and trying to get sympathy, I don't know what you're trying to get. It's fucking disgusting. You can kind of, you can fuck right off. Sue me if it's not true. I don't know, because like you're a weirdo, my guy, a weirdo. Emphasis on W. But again, we're going back to this. We're going to listen to this. Oh, we're not done. We're not done.
It wasn't a slow burn. I was the youngest of the 5 of us, and it was survival of the fittest. And I had to find an outreach to where what can I do to where I'm not cramped in with these all the time? And I just got lucky, and that was it.
Okay, so you're 14 years old. You meet Mel Phillips. What did you think that the fact that here you were a 14-year-old boy amongst many other boys, and you're there. Did you ever get the feeling that it was kind of odd that a grown man would want to be around 14-year-old boys?
No, because every time I would go down and see him, there'd be other people around too. And like I said, there were age range, it'd be teenagers. There were some young adults. There was young, and not only young adults, there'd be parents around. Sure. One thing that a lot of people don't understand is,
Okay, yeah, see, like what Gerard just says right there. Okay, so is it weird that, like, yeah, like you're that young and there's no adult supervision, but like there was. It wasn't just Mel Phillips fucking locking these guys in this dungeon, you know, fucking like I'm just saying. I wasn't there at the time. Again, we're fucking going back 30 fucking plus years ago. But the fact that this happens, like the fact that this is even brought up now, like is fucking ridiculous. Like I don't fucking know. Like, but the fact that like I have this fucking guy who has been so supportive of me, a guy who's like, you know what I'm saying? Like someone who I've talked to, someone who I've personally had calls with, like tell me anything like, hey, like I'd never experienced any of that shit. And like again, like we're gonna get into it, but like the ambush on this is fucking ridiculous because like Lee Cole, go fuck yourself. Again, go fuck yourself. Talk with me, motherfucker. I don't give a goddamn. Talk with me because I can fucking guarantee you weren't there for your brother during that time, and you probably feel bad about it. Sorry, that's probably what it was. If you really felt like your brother was fucking going through that shit, then you should have been with your fucking brother during that time. So why are you fucking tarnishing his name fucking years after the fact? Go fuck yourself. I don't give a goddamn. That's why I'm putting your fucking title. I will fucking slander your name, motherfucker. I will slander you till the fucking cows come home. I'm telling you, man. Go fuck yourself. I have nothing to lose. I think you have some shit to lose, motherfucker. So if it's not true, fucking come on my show. Come on my show and talk to me. But go fuck yourself. Literally, go fuck yourself. Like, that's fucking bullshit. No, don't fucking come on here fucking talking shit about someone. Again, I guarantee you weren't close. You weren't close with Tom Cole. You weren't close with Tom Cole. You weren't close with your own fucking brother. So the fact that you feel some fucking guilt and you want to come after motherfuckers who had nothing. Come on, man. If it's not true, sue me. Sue me if it's not true. Sue me. Motherfucker, sue me. I guarantee that's what's going on here. You feel bad because you weren't there for your brother and he's fucking dead and you're not. Sorry. Sorry. You know. Your brother is like, you're a liar. You're a goddamn liar, Lee Cole. Lee Cole, you're a fucking liar. And I'll put that like on. You could fucking quote me from the back to the Cadillac to the fucking. Fuck you. Take me to court, motherfucker. Take me to court. Take all what I just said. You know it's true. Fuck off. Anyways, we're going to go back to this motherfucker, you know, lying. Lying.
It wasn't just boys around. It was almost like sometimes it was a whole family thing. You'd have the father, the mother, the kids, all come into the shows and stuff like that.
Sure.
And
very trusting and yeah.
And some of these people opened up their homes to him. He would stay. Now, I asked somebody, I said, let me ask you this. Was it a way for him to be friendly with people? Hey, because back in those days, renting hotel rooms and stuff like that, the money had to come out of your pocket. Befriending people and stuff like that, hey, you can stay at the house. Was it smart? Yeah, you're saving money. You can stay at the house. You know, instead of spending money on a hotel room and stuff like that, you get the parents there and stuff. Hey, Mel, you can sit on you can sleep on the couch, whatever like that. And if he accepts the invitation, hey, he saved money on hotel rooms because
I would assume in that situation, Mel would have probably been on his best behavior.
Yeah, I would assume. Man, fuck this fucking. What is him? Renee Lemire. Yeah, Renee Lemire, you can go fuck yourself, bro. Yeah, I would bet Mel was probably on. But yeah, I would bet you fucking finger your own asshole, motherfucker. Fuck you. Fuck off, you fucking bald piece of shit. Fuck you. Fuck you. Oh, I'm sorry. Fucking, oh no, his fucking dude. His fucking headphones are bigger than his fucking glasses. That tells you everything you need to know about this fucking faggot, bro. Fuck him.
He talks about meeting Mel Phillips, and he said he got a creepy feeling from a man. I've heard many people say they got creepy feelings from Mel.
Well, you know what, motherfucker, Lee Cole? I bet I could pull fucking 10 motherfuckers who meet you in public. I bet I would get a creepy vibe from you. Like, dude, just looking at you, you look like a fucking goober. You're sitting there in a fucking you're calling people marks. You're sitting there with the fucking glasses on, and you're sitting there with your fucking co-host who looks like fucking Mr. Clean if he did meth. Are you fucking kidding me? How dare you? How dare you?
Presenting a good side to him. But I've talked to many people that don't present the side that you present, Gerard.
Oh, many people.
So which is good to hear.
Listen to that. Many people. Do you have sources? See, again, if I were to make a fucking dumbass bold claim like that, well, I've had many people that said the opposite. Okay, who? This is bullshit. That's how you know this guy's a fucking liar, bro. Lee Cole, you're a fucking liar. You're a fucking felon. Fuck off, dude. You have nothing. You have no credibility. No credibility whatsoever. Oh, I've heard from a lot of people. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people about you, you motherfucker. I'm not convicted. I don't have no felonies under my name. That's you fucking goober. Oh, I've heard from a lot of people that they corroborate, this story. It's like, oh yeah, who? You don't have one goddamn fucking source. We've talked to Tony Chimmel. He supports Gerard. Now, I'm not saying he supports Gerard about this shit, but he's is Tony Chimmel going to come out about you? Who else? I have to say this. Who has defended Tom Cole or Lee Cole? Who the fuck is Tom Cole or Lee Cole? No one gives a fuck about you or Tom Cole. No one gives a fuck about either of you. So it's kind of sad. The only Cole that they give a fuck about is Michael Cole or Adam Cole. They don't know who the fuck. They think, like, you say fucking Tom Cole, like they're going to go, oh, Gesundheit? I'm sorry, did you just sneeze? No one gives a fuck about Tom Cole. No one gives a fuck about Lee Cole. No one gives a fuck about fucking Adam Cole either, because he's not doing shit in AEW. All right? And this is embarrassing. This is fucking embarrassing. Embarrassing. I'm doing all the syllables. And I'm gonna keep playing this because, like, look at how fucking bad, like, these two fucking retards jerk each other off. Like, you have Renee fucking Lemire. Renee Lemire, you can go fuck yourself. Fucking Lee Cole, you can go fuck yourself. Literally, like, you probably fuck yourself better knowing that, again, your brother's dead. Look, I'm sorry, your brother's dead. You're never going to get him back defending all this bullshit that he probably told you one time in past. Your brother's dead. I'm sorry.
Here, I think it's good to hear another side. I want to say this. Anybody I've ever heard talk bad about him? I need gas money, but...
See, and the sad thing is, it's a fucking dumbass ad for Uber Eats. The sad thing is like, Gerard is so fucking respectful. Like, even like in the beginning. He's like, yeah, no, I never thought I'd do this. My brother, I'm going to disgrace his memory.
Has never, if you ever notice, anybody who knew him at the same time they knew me, and at the same time I was around, never talked bad about me.
Okay, well, here's one thing that one ring boy said about you. He said that you were a nice guy, but you were very possessive when people got near Mel.
And who is that?
No, that wasn't me.
Who is that? That's what pisses me off. Like, see, here we go. Here we're getting to. I heard from one person that you were this, and this, but like, who is that? Like, see, that's the thing. That's what pisses me off. Well, I heard from this. It's like, okay, well, tell me who it is. Well, no, I heard it from this. Is like that's just high school bitch bullshit. And that's really what this is. The fact that this fucking retard Lee Cole has fucking 60,000 subscribers and no one ever talks about him. It's ridiculous.
That's a statement that was actually made by one of the Ring Boys.
Yeah, that was never me because at the time.
See, here's the thing. Like, see, that was a statement made by one of the Ring Boys. Which Ring Boy? Who made that statement? See, and you're gonna see he backpedals after that. He's like, well, and once Gerard starts talking to him, here you go. Here comes the attack.
I was there for me. I was there for my enjoyment. It had nothing to do with anybody else.
Exactly. Like, dude, Gerard. I can guarantee, like, just talking to Gerard, just speaking with Gerard. I don't doubt that Gerard wasn't ever focused on himself. and I guarantee, like, if Gerard saw some of that shit going down, he probably would have said some shit. But he didn't see any of that. Because, again, like, this is, like, how old was he when he I wish I could I could call Gerard, but it's I'm not going to do that. But, like, it's fucking ridiculous. Like, the fact that, like, this is even, like, a question. Because, again, you have this guy, Lee Cole, who, again, has been convicted of kidnapping, has a lot of felony charges. Again, like, I'm sorry. If it's not true, fucking sue me. Fuck off, Lee Cole.
Now, did you rip, when you were 14, you worked on the ring and stuff?
Nope. So that one time I did the breakdown, and then all the other times, it was only, I only went to like Boston, which the ring in Boston was already there, already set up. I would sit in the stands. The first time I actually did a thing with the ring, other than the night I met him, it was the day before my 17th birthday where I went down to Philadelphia. And I helped with the ring crew set up the ring that day. And so I had gone almost 2 years now before I had technically helped set up the ring, just because most of the buildings I could go to, because there were only so many I could go to, already had the ring set up.
And so you would go to these events either way, whether you were ring crew or not.
No, yeah, I mean,
I just want to point this out because Trips pointed out fucking great dude. I was infuriated. I called Dan because I was so fucking mad. I'm just like, dude, I'm like, if I was there, I don't know. See, Monty brought it up when he was on the show. He was like, dude, if like if he had Dan there, this would not have happened. And I'm not faulting Gerard for this because, like, dude, like, how can you prepare for any fucking ambush? But like, this fucking really pisses me off. And again, Lee Cole, fuck you. Like, what are you gonna do? You're a fucking goober, bro. Again, open invitation, Lee Cole, come on the show. What do you have to lose? You have nothing. You have supposedly all these fucking subscribers. Hold on. You have supposedly all these fucking subscribers. Oh yeah, no, I'm on Facecam now. Look at this. I have no production value whatsoever. But motherfucker, man, you suck balls. I again, sue me if it's not true. I hypothetically believe, I wholeheartedly believe that you take balls in your mouth. And if that's not true, then come on my show and prove me wrong. Again, I'm not trying to get your clout because, again, I don't want 60,000 subscribers of people who don't fucking talk about you at all. Like, you're not relevant. There's nothing about you that's relevant. But I want you to come on my show and explain why you did that. And come on live. Like, you don't have to edit. You don't have to edit fucking weird bullshit. You don't have to do jump cuts. Come on my show live, or we can do it on your show live. I don't give a shit, but fuck you. What's his name again? I don't know what his name is, but fucking live. Lee Cole. There we go. I don't know what your name is. Wrestling with fucking queers. I don't know what it is. Lee Cole, go fuck yourself. Come on my show live. But you won't do it. Or I'll go on your show live. Or I'll go on your show. We can do all the jump cuts you want. And I'm telling you right now. Fuck off. Like, stop. You know you're in the wrong. And you know you did my fucking friend wrong. Let's do it again. Let's have an interview. Let's go on my channel. Let's have you on. See, since he did the courtesy of doing that, let's have you on my channel. I won't do jump cuts. I won't do it fucking, nothing like that. We're doing this live. And if you don't want to do it live, then once again, you're a fucking pussy. And you are a pussy. And I'll call you a pussy again. But, it's kind of sad. I've never had to use dead relatives for clout. Sorry. But that's what you do. Like you wouldn't have a career without your dead brother. So go fuck yourself. There you go. I'm going to clip this too. This is going out. Like, Lee Cole, come on my show. Please do. I hope you do. I really hope you do. Because then that shows that you have somewhat of balls. But you really don't. So I'm not expecting it. So, go fuck yourself. You have no balls. You have no balls. That's why. Again, I don't want to do that. See, my face looks like shit. But again, see, you thought I was done with the burial of Lee Cole. It's not going. No, it's not going away. Again, Lee Cole, come on my show, please. Please do. You have nothing to lose. I have nothing to gain. Like, you seriously think like I want Lee Cole's audience. I want fake bots as my audience. Yeah. Again, look at Lee Cole's sub count. No one's talking about him. No one. Oh, God damn it. Trips, you're going to make me fucking... said Trish. You're going to make me fucking blush, man. God damn it. But, like, no one's ever talking about you, Lee Cole. No one's talking about you. The only time they're talking about you is when they're talking about your dead brother. Sorry. Like, and again, if you are sacrificing your dead brother to get views, because that's all you have. That's all you have. Fuck you. Go fuck yourself. Stick this up your fucking ass sideways. And again, like, I hate to be that guy. Like, I really do. I hate to be fucking so mad about bullshit. But, like, and I'm not even mad. The fact of the matter is, like, I'm not even mad. I could care less. But, like, the fact that I have liars like this fucking goober. Oh, yeah, no, I did. Again, we're going to keep playing this.
I never considered myself ring crew until after I graduated high school.
Should they have you around to help out?
I would go to shows, and if the ring wasn't set up and stuff like that, then hey, you can go give a hand and stuff. All right, but I wouldn't be the only one. I mean, back in those days, it wasn't like today's where you have all these arenas where you have stage hands and stuff like that.
Sure. They're all union guys, and it's all yeah.
Back in those days,
yeah. Listen to this fucking listen to this fucking void of charisma, Renee. Yep. Oh yeah. Nope. Yep. No. Interrupting Gerard. Like, yep. Nope. I know what it goes on. Yep. Fuck, man.
And I tell people all the time. I tell people there could be 10 kids at the beginning of the show helping all these ring crew guys putting that ring together. They got free tickets into the show. At the end of the night, there might be one or two because they got to see the show. They're going out the door, and they'd be saying, "What the hell happened to all the kids? Oh, you gave them all free tickets. As soon as that last bell rang, they were gone."
Okay, so Gerard, how about Gerard? And I respect what you're saying. One thing I respect about you, Gerard, is that you always stuck behind Mel and always stood up for him to this day.
Yeah.
So it's obvious.
Oh my God. The one thing, you know what? Listen to what he just said. The one thing I respect about you, Gerard, is that you tell the truth and you stuck up for Mel. So why is this even happening? Again,
You got to see look at the ambush right now. Like, see, look at how it turns. Like they're buttering because again, Gerard's a fucking nice guy. Look at how it turns right here. You know, you defend Mel more than anyone. Literally, the thumbnail for this video, like no one knew Mel Phillips like Gerard because it's fucking true. And you have these fucking moochers. Yeah, well, you have one mooch and you have one fucking mark. Like this would be like me asking like Gerard for an interview, and like I'm just like asking Tony Chimmel for an interview, and I'm just sitting there like, you know, like I don't know what this is. Like this is fucking ridiculous. Cause I got to interview Tony Chimmel, and like the fact like hearing him call Gerard Jerry, he's like, oh, Jerry was, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like I was marking my fucking balls off. But like the fact that like this fucking goober right here, Lee Cole, yes, Lee Cole, yes, I put your name in the title. Oh my God, sue me if it's not true. The fact that this fucking like, okay, let's keep playing this because this is fucking ridiculous.
I'm gonna end that way. I'm gonna tell you, it did not. Well, yeah, I'm gonna get to that. And but see, here's the problem. Let's get into Tom. Okay, so Tom, 1987, Tom was going. He came back in 1989 with Terry Garvin and had his incident. But what I wanted to ask you is, you made a statement that you said that everybody knows that Mel had a foot fetish. Is that correct? Yeah.
Now we're getting into the feet stuff.
You made a statement that Mel never got your feet. I never said. I said somebody asked, "Have you ever got it?" I said, "Yeah," but he never did nothing else. And
okay, so okay, hold on. All right, listen. You know, if you're into feet stuff, that's great. You know, I mean, never gonna fault anyone for being into feet stuff. I mean, we got, you know, my co-host Dan XP. You know, he loves feet. You know, I know he's out there, you know, looking at feet pics all the time. But, man, the fact that like a foot, like here's what's put on screen when they do this. When they talk about this, here's what's put on screen: a foot fetish or I don't know why they didn't. I don't know why they censored pedophilia. Is where feet, legs, stocking shoes, or socks cause a person to be okay. Okay, well,
but the thing was though, everybody got it, and
again, I'm not into feet. You know, I'm not into feet. You know, again, I would never. You know, again, if you're into that, see, Trips confirmed it. You know, I knew it. I knew it. You know, see, I knew it. But like, I'm not into that shit. That's the one thing that was probably known about Mel Phillips is that he was into feet. So here we go. We're into this. I am very uncomfortable talking about this because, again, you know, if you're into that, you're into that. I know Dan is, though, so that's okay. That's okay. You know.
Room full of kids, and these kids be cheering on Mel. Get him. Now, I told you. I've said it. There were many times that he ended up with a bloody lip because people take their foot and kick him right in the mouth, and that was the way to break it. He was basically who was going to submit first, and a lot of times, yes, you'd see the kid submit first, but if you could get him if you could get his foot right in his mouth, you get your foot in his mouth, he'd break the hold, you'd won. It was almost like a contest to see who could do it first.
Okay, so let me okay, and we'll get into that, but I'm gonna put up something right here. Do you remember an incident that happened? Let's see, when this movie.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking queer. Listen. Again, we're going back to the fucking. How old is Gerard? Gerard is fucking what, like 95 now at this point. We're going back in like the late 80s. I don't know. I'm never gonna stick my fucking foot in someone. Again, I'm never gonna be in that situation. You know. But like, I don't know how to defend that. Yeah, like I don't know, man. Like again, I don't think Mel was the only one there at the time. And again, you're looking at someone who thought like this was normal in the wrestling business. Was he sniffing on feet? I don't know. It's fucking weird. I don't know. God damn, that's fucking weird as shit.
Was playing. Here's what happened though, and I'm just going to tell you ahead of time. In one of the from what I understand, in one of the testimonies, it talks about you that you were in a room with Mel, and Mel had this thing where he really he had very negative thoughts, statements about white people, and he would use a certain.
That's just him about reaching, bro. Like really, like
use that term to describe Mel. We'll let that come out in court. But this was not just one kid. This was several guys that were children at that time, and they're your age. Okay, so they said that there was an incident where you were sitting down, Mel was talking about race, and then you started laughing when there was a scene in a movie. So you and Mel started wrestling, and he threw you on the bed. He got your feet, and he was fucking with you.
Okay, who said that? Who said that? Because that's just fucking like hearsay. Listen to what he just fucking said. Again,
You started laughing when there was a scene.
Lee Cole, if you want to tell me who that was, yeah, because that's just fucking hearsay. That's just hearsay. I could say fucking one time Dan XP fucking wrestled me, onto bed, and he said, "Hey, we're gonna start a Mox podcast," and I was just like, "Yeah, no, we're gonna start a Mox podcast," No, that's fucking really like where that's your
talking about race, and then you started laughing when there was a scene in a movie. So you and Mel started wrestling, and he threw you on the bed. He got your feet, and he was fucking with your feet so bad you were screaming. Is that true?
I would have to remember where the place was, but there was a couple of times that if there's other people in the room.
Okay, well, here's the thing, man. The fact that this fucking retard Lee Cole remembers more about it than fucking Gerard does tells you everything you need to know. I mean, like, listen to him. Yeah. Oh, I said, I thought, he heard something and then he tickled you and threw you on the bed. It's like, and then Gerard just like, yeah, I don't know. Again, is that right? I don't fucking know. I don't know what the fuck happened. But the fact that this fucking retard doesn't even know what the fuck. Now he's just making that. You heard it. He made shit up. That's him making shit up. Like, oh, I heard this, and this. Well, I heard that you're gay. I heard that you fuck elephants. I heard that, Lee Cole takes elephant dicks up the ass. There you go. I heard that. There you go. Lee Cole takes elephant dicks up the ass. I heard that. There you go. It's mad. Well, I heard that. I don't know. It takes elephant dicks up the ass. I don't know. Go fuck yourself, man. This is embarrassing. Trips, am I doing good? I don't know. Like, am I fucking it up? He called white people the others. The others. Am I the worst? I don't think I am. I really think I'm the best. Oh man, this sucks.
This person described like that, I can't deny it. I don't know when it happened, but I said to you, screaming as an okay, give. And if you got to that point, he'd give up. But it depends. Like I said, it would depend how far are you gonna go until somebody's gonna submit or you're trying to get out of it. But in all of this, it never got to that. It never got beyond that point. And when it never got beyond that point, I didn't think nothing of it because I wasn't the only one it was going on with. If I had been the only one, like all these other kids come around, I was the only one.
Just think about what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
You just said that you thought it was okay because Mel did it to several people.
Yeah.
Now we're talking a man. How old was Mel at that time? Pushing 40?
Oh, we're on to a fucking okay. So here's where they're gonna fucking like they're gonna blame Gerard like you should have known like how old was Mel at that time? Was Mel this and this? They're forgetting that Tom Cole was an 18-year-old while he was doing that shit with Mel Phillips. Now, again, you can say that, but again, Tom Cole was an adult. So your brother was, taking shit up the ass by Mel Phillips, maybe, allegedly. I don't know. This is where, like, again, Trips really fucking, like, this is where it gets really annoying and it gets, like, for me, really, like, I'm pissed off about this. I'm getting Candy Crush ads on this shit. Again, like, that's how YouTube algorithms are so fucked because, like, of this. Here we go. All right, so here's the thing. We're gonna listen to Lee Cole, like defend some shit, and then we're gonna listen to Gerard. Like Gerard's kind of he has his back against the wall right here. Like imagine, like he's getting attacked here. Here we go.
38, and so I met him when he was 37.
So you got a 37, 38-year-old man thinking it's okay to go after 14, 15-year-old children's feet?
If you could have ever met him, I'm going to say this. One of the smartest men I've ever met. And on the other hand, he had a kid's heart. I don't know if you can put that together. Intellectually, one of the smartest people I've met, but
I will say this: I'm never gonna let any grown man play with my feet. I will chop my fucking feet off before I have that happen. But I don't know. I think we just got to keep listening to
when
this.
it came to being around kids, he could bring himself down to almost everybody's age level.
That's what predators do.
But he is,
See, this is what pisses me off. This is what pisses me off. This fucking goober Renee, like, oh, that's what predators do. Like, see, we're gonna get into it. Like, he goes on. I've been around predators. It's like, well, I don't know who the fuck you've been around in your childhood, but yeah, no, this fucking Renee guy is fucking Renee. I don't know, Renee Lemire. I don't know who the fuck you are, but you got some creepy vibes, my friend. I think you need to answer to some people. But here we go.
kids. He could bring himself down to almost everybody's age level.
That's what predators do.
But he is,
That's what predators do. Like he knows.
They all have that, I'm still a kid thing. I have one little question and I have to ask it. Sorry. As you got older, and I respect you as a man and I respect what you're going to answer this as. You seem very honest. But I know you're defensive. As you got older, did you then see how wrong it is for a grown man, and I'm going to use the term grown-ass man, around young children, touching them in any way? As you got older, did you finally see how wrong that was? Maybe when you had kids or, you looked at your nephews. Did you ever see it then, or did it change is what I'm saying?
up until the time we stopped talking,
Sure.
I never looked at him in any bad kind of light in that aspect.
Mhm.
When we stopped talking, it was for different reasons,
Mhm.
but it had nothing to do with anything else. I remember, and like other people heard me say this, I walked away from WWE out of loyalty. Not because of stuff, not because of anything I saw or heard or stuff like that. I walked away out of loyalty, and the loyalty part of it.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna say. See, Trips just said it. Like, here's the thing, though. Like, here's the thing. These were teenagers, exactly. So we're in a situation where we have teenagers. Like, yeah. Like, I don't know. We don't know. But from everything that I've been told, from Gerard, from everything that I've been, like, again, I don't know. Again, I don't know. But like I will take Gerard's word more than I will fucking I don't know anyone else's. Like I mean I don't know because I really don't know. I don't know. Here we go. We got the all right. We're gonna keep playing it again. I'm objective. I gotta keep playing it.
That I could have stayed on, but me and somebody would have came to really bad head. And at 19 years old, I wasn't ready to go that route in my life.
Sure, you weren't ready to confront. Yeah.
No, I wasn't ready to have something to do something.
See, look at that. Look at that. This fucking douchebag Renee was like, oh, yeah, see, you weren't ready to confront that. See, like, he aren't, like, this was an attack. And, like, if that douchebag Renee wants to come on my fucking show or Monty wants to come on that show, then that's fucking, oh, well, yeah. It's like, dude, come on, man. Again, come on my show. There's an open invitation. I'll leave the link in the chat. Like, this is nothing, man. And it's actually fucking embarrassing that you would do this when you have such a following. You know, you have 65,000 subscribers, yet no one's talking about you. That's kind of embarrassing, you know, to be honest with you. So you have nothing to lose coming on my show.
It had to stay with me for the rest of my life.
Okay.
So I took my brain and said, you know what? I still got my whole life ahead of me. I don't need to have the perceivable of one person ruining my life just because out of revenge or out of anger. I'm good with that. No matter
Who's that person that was going to ruin your life?
your brother. Because
I love that. Who's gonna ruin your life? Yeah, your brother. It's like, yeah, your brother is fucking. Your brother's like beyond the grave. Your brother's telling me lie, dude. If I was there for this, man, yeah, that's absolutely correct.
out of anger.
Your brother. No, it's true. Lee Cole, your brother, he knows from beyond the grave. Like he's, you know. Again, you could pretend like that your brother like fought for something better, but you know damn well like you're mooching off your brother. It sucks, man. I take pity on you, man, because like that's fucking one of the most disrespectful things I've ever seen. I would never sacrifice any of my siblings for clout, but that's what you're doing. So go fuck yourself. Lee Cole. I'm gonna put the Lee Cole go fuck yourself. And like, I want to talk to him in person because like this is like actually pissing me off. Like, go fuck yourself. You are a fucking low life piece of shit. Yeah, Lee Cole is a fucking piece of shit, man. Fucking sue me, man. Get me for slander, man, because you are a fucking piece of shit. I will have Lee Cole on my show. Like, guaranteed. It's going down. No. Lee Cole is a fucking scumbag. And the devil's, you know, it's like the devil's going to collect, you know. It's okay, you know. You know, God, you know, the devil doesn't create anything. The devil's going to collect.
Ready to have something to do something and have it stay with me for the rest of my life.
Okay.
So I took my
Listen to this bullshit. Like, listen to like fucking how this fucking like listen to how Renee fucking like is a bitch made. He would bend over backwards to fucking like listen how bitch made this is. Like, listen, you're gonna hear Renee bending over for fucking Lee Cole, and then you're gonna hear all this shit.
I said, you know what? I still got my whole life ahead of me. I don't need to have the perceivable of one person ruining my life just because out of revenge or out of anger. I'm good with that. No matter
Who's that person that was going to ruin your life?
your brother.
See, listen to how great that was. Because listen, Gerard doesn't need this shit. You think fucking Gerard fucking was begging to be on a wrestling podcast? You really think that? If anyone thinks that, then fucking Mazel Tov, and I'm glad that people think that, because you know what? Like, I am fucking privileged to be in a podcast with this dude. Fucking the fact, listen to that. Like, listen to that. Listen to how fucking people think. Like, he straight up said, he was like, "Oh, well, it's your brother."
Revenge or out of anger, I'm good with that. No matter
Who's that person that was going to ruin your life?
your brother.
Your brother.
I would-
Because he knows Tom Cole, he's dead now. He is gonna, you know, I don't know, he's a literal skeleton in the fucking ground now. I don't know. But Lee Cole has nothing besides his brother. You know, it sucks, you know. It sucks, you know. I mean, you lose your brother, it sucks. I get it, you know. But that doesn't give you the right to be a fucking asshole to people. And that's everything that's happened with fucking, you know, this fucking. I don't even want to call him. I don't even know who the fuck this is. I don't know. It's the wrong Cole. It's like the wrong Missy. Like, you know, it's the wrong Cole. I don't know who the fuck this guy is. And like, you know, the fact, like, if he really, you know, why didn't you give a fuck when fucking Tom was alive? You know, same thing with Lee Cole. It's like, oh, you care all this much when he's dead, but like, why the fuck didn't you give a shit when he was alive? I'm sorry. Oh no, that's a little bit hard for you guys to deal with, but like, you know, maybe it is. I don't know. But Lee Cole, I want to tell you this. Go fuck yourself. You know, really, like, go do something for yourself. You know, you can pretend to make sure that you care about your brother now and then, but like, you know, I mean, I've done some research on you fucking piece of shit. So like, you didn't give a fuck about your brother. So like, I really think you should kind of fuck right off with this issue, because no. There's no, like, no, you have nothing. Like, listen, again, Lee Cole, you can go fuck yourself. And again, I will put my face to this shit. And again, I will put it, I'll send it to you on your private Instagram. I don't give a shit, Lee Cole. Like, if it's not true, then fucking sue me, man. Like, but you can't, because you know it's not. Like, you know, it's absolutely true. And it sucks because, like, I really wish that you would do better, you know. But you know what, Lee Cole, you know what you could do? You could fuck right off and you know, just go off into the sunset, cuz no one told you to fight your brother's battles. No one told you to fight your brother's battles. So you could honestly just fuck right off. So just fuck right off. Like, don't fucking do this anymore. Don't fight your brother's battles, because obviously, like, he didn't give a fuck about you. How the fuck old are you? Like, what are you, 60 now? He doesn't give a fuck about you. He didn't give a fuck about you when he was alive. So why the fuck are you defending him when he's dead? You know, I'm sorry. Like, you know, it's kind of sad, you know, like, your brother's dead. I'm sorry, you know. But maybe your brother shouldn't have been a fucking asshole. Again. Sorry. Again, I'm not a dickhead, you know, like, I am a dickhead, but like, I'm sorry that your brother died. But you know what? Your brother was a fucking asshole. And you should really, you know, again, like, you know, Lee Cole was jealous of his brother. That's the name of this fucking thing. It's sad. I really, like, wish, you know, that Lee Cole had some better instances in his life where he felt worthwhile, you know. But this is sad. This is fucking sad. And
again, bada bing, bada boom. I don't know. I want to play a song, you know, like right now, I want to play a song, but it's sad, you know. Oh, I can't breathe. I just want to say that no matter what happens, I have a better opportunity for myself than all these weirdos. Yeah. I just want to say, ladies, keep pussies wet. Men, keep your dicks hard. Bada bing, bada boom.